It was god-awful.
Oh, no. It's all religious stuff?
Dude.
I kind of figured that.
Well, hold on.
This is Stifel, right?
Yes. So, I mean, probably what? 3,000, 3,500, packed. And by the way, just so everybody knows before I say this, I like Jordan Peterson. I think he's one of the smartest people on earth. Do I agree with everything he says? No. But I've probably watched days' worth of him on YouTube.
Yep.
So I think he's fascinating. That being said, this particular lecture, and it was a lecture.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it was called... I think it was called We Who Wrestle with God.
Oh.
So if you've watched his other stuff, but hold on. He'll do these big, long debates with that Sam Harris, and they'll talk about, one guy's an atheist, one guy is on the pro-religion side. They'll have these super interesting debates. So basically, starts out, there's a dude playing the guitar. He's cool, whatever. It's just the opening music as people are walking in. He's good. The wife comes out and does a 10-minute spiel, which was nice. It was unfortunate about her sister who's sick. That was about 10 minutes.
Sounds terrible.
Jordan Peterson comes out, by the way, looking like, and I said this beforehand, I'm like, the way this dude dresses, he's a Batman villain. He comes out in one of those double-breasted, it's Two-Face. He's got half burgundy, half navy blue.
Yeah. He's used that before.
Right.
He wore that before.
So he comes out, he does what I think, because we actually left early.
Oh, no.
Oh, man.
He said he's doing an hour. There are some slides and whatnot, but this was hardcore, like Genesis biblical talk.
I knew it.
And about 10 minutes in, I look at my wife. I just look at her with this face. She starts putting her head on my shoulder. She's ready to sleep. And I say this as a person, I have nothing against the man. And I was very excited to go. Like, your brain had to be at a level of advanced calculus of religion. To even... And I'm looking around like there's a lot of people like are coming with the cloth, right? Like I think this was a hardcore religious lecture. And then he did Q&A, which we left before that. But it's pretty funny because when the show started, on the screen they have the QR code. So you can take a picture and you can throw your question in the Q&A. So my wife's looking at it. And the questions were hilarious. So I don't even know what the questions were. Now, most of them were serious. Some were like, Jordan, would you ever want to meet a couple that's in the top 0.1% of OnlyFans? So, I would say 90% of the questions were legit. One of them, actually, I told my wife, I go, if we could somehow, if I can get access to these questions and then do a YouTube video on the questions, it would be hilarious. One of the questions was, Jordan, I'm a very religious person. I'm very close with my priest. I was talking to him the other day, and I saw Viagra fall out of his pocket. Seriously, stuff like that. That's a real question that was. Now, I don't think Jordan actually answered that one.
Probably not.
And again, that's why I'm throwing it out there. If anybody who's listening right now watched, stayed for the whole thing, I would like your opinion. You know how sometimes when something is above you, you wonder, is it me? Am I too stupid? Right?
Oh, yeah.
My wife's pretty smart. I think I'm okay smart. Both of us were just like, this is awful. And I don't take any pride in saying that because, dude, they put this together. It's a family thing.
He's making money, dude.
He's making ridiculous amounts of money.
I know.
I could not have been more bored.
Damn, dude.
Adult males should play with women. Like, we should be able to play with people of the opposite sex.
And I like him. Just so everybody knows, I'm not this person that is against him. I like him.
Dude, it's a religious... It's like going to school.
Okay, but dude, I've watched some of those that are fascinating.
I know.
That's why we went.
How much did it cost you?
I mean, they're like 80 a piece.
Okay.
Here's a question. Why is everyone fat and stupid?
That's a good question.
Great question.
If he'd have talked about that,
I know.
I would have loved that.
Am I drinking?
That's another great part of this.
Oh, geez.
No, hold on. So we go to Olive and Oak. I think I had maybe 3 beers. Then we Ubered down there just because it's just for Stifel parking,
Yeah.
So, again, we left early, which is good because we also beat all the Ubers. Then we went back to Olive and Oak and had a nightcap there. But it was funny because here's Jordan Peterson, one of the smartest dudes on earth, really. I mean, probably one of the most intelligent or debaters on earth. There's also there's dudes drinking Bud Selects. It's just funny. It's a funny, and I think, what did I order? I ordered a Zwickel. I think my wife had a High Noon. But it's just funny because here's Jordan Peterson in a 2-colored suit, looking like Two-Face from Batman, giving hardcore talks on Genesis book 1. And I don't hardly anything about the Bible.
Man.
And I took a whole Bible class in college, and still I don't know anything. And then there's dudes drinking Bud Select kind of next to me. It's just...
What was the crowd like? Young,
Dude,
old, what?
Everything.
Everything? Yeah.
We walked out with this other couple, and I was just curious. I go... This couple
polling people as you're walking.
No, I was. No, I am. That's why I'm doing
you
this
to.
because I want to know if it's me. But I don't think it is.
No.
I don't. I really don't. Because my wife also, we don't think the same. She was tremendously bored. She's more religious than I am by far. She was still tremendously bored. So this couple's probably whatever, 40s. I don't know. And I'm like, were you guys really bored? And the dude goes, well, she's a nurse. She has to get up early. He goes, well, it was a lecture. And that's a way of saying, yes, I was tremendously bored. And by the way, I don't take any pride in saying that I had a bad experience. Again, these people put so much time and effort into these shows. I just could not have been more bored.
But did he announce exactly what he was going to talk about before you paid for the tickets?
Well,
or did he just give you a little, it's going to be a little bit about religion, a little bit of this, and some Q&A?
By the way, the reviews are... I was looking on Twitter and whatnot. I'm like, what's going on here?
This is why, for Drake...
They're very similar, Drake and Jordan Peterson.
No, but anytime I'm going to something that I don't know, I go to YouTube and see what it looks like. Like, what am I getting into? What's the stage going to be? I look at the set list. I want to know.
Yeah.
Do you do that? Like, would his stuff be on YouTube? Is he doing the same thing every time when he goes out?
I mean, dude, if you go on, he literally owns YouTube.
Yeah.
And I don't know.
Besides Joe Rogan. He is probably...
He's everywhere.
He's top 5, if you don't count kids with video games. I would say he's top 5 to top 10 of the most influential YouTube people that there are.
He speaks about all kinds of stuff. I mean, all kinds of stuff. But the religious thing, man, that waves bye-bye to me a long time ago. I couldn't handle that.
But I would be interested. I thought it was about, again, the title is something like We Who Wrestle with God. The idea of, he always debates these atheists, and they're super interesting.
Yeah, I like that. But there's no debate. It was a lecture.
Well, that's like not liking sex. It's dangerous.
But his lectures are super interesting.
It is dangerous. Except for that one.
Did you get married in a church?
I did.
Did you have to go through premarital counseling with a priest?
I did the, what do you call it? Is it pre-Cana? You have to do the classes
I don't know.
for a week?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
I think you go, or no, maybe it was one Saturday. Again, I don't remember stuff. Jess, if you're listening.
Oh, my goodness.
It might have been.
He's
Poor
bad.
guy.
It's
I've
bad.
heard
It's
this
really
whole
bad.
week. It's
No,
like,
but
We're
this
praying
was
for him.
Grandpa.
We're
This
praying
was
for him. His
name is Bob Euchre.
Yeah.
God.
Yesterday was really bad with
Yeah.
him. His memory yesterday.
Starting to lose trivia, too.
Oh, yeah, when the questions are extremely biased. I think it was one Saturday, maybe 2 Saturdays in a row for 4 hours.
Sounds right.
Oh, man.
Something like that.
We didn't do that. We just had a priest.
Listen,
2
everything's
seconds.
everything's a compromise. I compromised. I'm getting public school for at least 6 years. Okay, we have a back and forth. Everything is a compromise in marriage.
Absolutely.
That's a good thing.
Well, she went to
she
private
went to
school?
private high school?
Everything? Private everything?
She did go to private, but
She wants Janie Mae and Charlie?
not now.
Okay.
But I mean, down the road, I'm just saying we love our school K through 5. I don't know what's going to happen down the road. That's a long time from now.
Long time, man.
We'll see what happens. You have to adapt.
Well, that sucks, dude. That's too bad about the Jordan Peterson thing.
Yeah.
Because I was excited, thinking maybe he would debate people and you'd come in here and be like, wow, they went toe-to-toe. But now he lectured you about Genesis.
Okay, but a lecture can be really interesting also. I used to love some of my lectures in college. I'm dead serious.
So the lecture on Genesis, was it like Phil Collins versus Peter?
Correct.
Yeah.
Yes. They also talked about Sega Genesis.
Sega. My God.
I just kept looking at my wife.
Damn it, I hate that joke went over my head until you just said that.
I just kept looking at her.
That's good.
I would turn my head and just, because
ready?
sometimes she was looking and I would wait till she, caught my eyes and I just would stare at her. Like, really? This is what we're doing?
You ready to rock? That's what I'd say.
No,
You wanna
she.
go? You want to
think
go?
about this.
You want to go?
She's the one. Even though I was thinking it, she's the one that said, "Do you want to leave?" So think about that. She is religious, and she either goes to church or watches her church every Sunday. And she was the one that said, "I want to leave."
Too much. Too much.
Whose idea was yours or hers or both?
Kind of both.
Okay.
I would, again, if it was a different topic, I would go see him again. I really would. This topic was just, it wasn't it.